Okay, so today I figured I would show you how to instant smoke window from 5 different spawns on Mirage. I've been watching a lot of pro players do this, and it's been really fun to learn myself. So I'm hoping I can teach you a little something here. Now, there are 10 spawns on Mirage's T side, but only 5 of them are far enough back to where you can lob a smoke over this wall right here. So I'm going to start off with the first one real quick and show you this. Now, for this smoke, for this spawn, it's one of 2 that are the farthest back. So you have this one right here, and then you'll have one that's like right there. I'll show you that one next. So that's a good way to remember it. Also, you're super close to this trash can, the closest out of any spawn, and you're going to be directly in front of these this group of 4 wires right here, directly in front of it. Now, for this smoke, what I like to do is I aim in the middle of this rectangle right here, just right in the middle of that. That's perfectly fine. You'll see some pro players aim down here. That smoke works as well. It's just, for me personally, getting to this reference point right here is a lot easier than finding this corner right there, especially if I only have like maybe like a second or two before the round starts, after I buy everything. So I personally just like aiming right here, and for every single one of these smokes, it's going to be a W jump throw. You don't want to hold W down though, because it'll hit the top of window and bounce off, and then it'll bloom in lower, mid, and underpass, and that smoke's worthless. So it's just, you're just tapping W and space at the same time, and then letting go of left click. And this right here lands perfectly centered. Just like the vast majority of these smokes, there isn't a gap right here. So, unless they throw a grenade right there, you're perfectly clear. I'm going to show you that one more time. So you're just aiming right here, W jump throw. And it's just a little tap. You're not holding W. If you hold W, it will hit up there, and it'll bounce down and go lower mid. So time for the second one. So this is the second instant window smoke. This is the one that I said a second ago. This spawn and the one that I showed you previously are the farthest back out of all the spawns. The rest of them are going to be up here. So it's a good way to just have like a little landmark for where you're at. This one, you're going to be right in front of this window, and pretty close to this wall in this corner. So you're going to use this right here as your aiming point. I'll zoom in on that so you can see it better. It's this little crack in the wall right here. You just want to put your crosshair over it. For me personally, it's easier to see without the scope and being zoomed in on it. It's just this smudge right here. You just want to put your crosshair dead on it. And the same thing as the previous one, a W jump throw. And this one will land dead center, and fill everything up. There's not going to be any gaps. And I'll show you that one more time. You're just aiming at this smudge right here. W jump throw. And that's going to land there perfectly. So this is the third instant window smoke spawn. The easiest way to remember this one is you're going to be standing right next to this line right here, this little angle in the difference of floor patterns. You're going to be standing right here, just like in this little pocket. So for this spawn, you want to have your eyes up on these designs on the railing. They sort of look like teardrops or vases. And you want to be looking at the third one. So 1, 2, 3. and you want to be aiming your crosshair on the left hand side of it, just inside of this spiral right here. You just want to have your crosshair just like this, just like inside of that spiral, and that's it. Same thing with this one. W jump throw. And this right here lands in window perfectly, and there's no gaps, especially as soon as it blooms. The smoke will fully bloom. All of these smokes will fully bloom before CTs even get inside of window. Even if they hit the vent jump, it's still going to bloom before they even get in there. I'll show you that one more time. So you're just aiming at this third little vase right here, and W jump throw. Okay, this is the fourth instant window smoke. In my opinion, it's the worst one. The way this lands is it lands a little too far right, which can sometimes lead to a gap for the CTs to peek through. Sort of like a one-way. It's not a one-way, but like obviously those don't exist anymore. But it sort of functions like one. They can see you perfectly. It's a little difficult to see them. I personally don't like this one that much, but if it's the only window smoke you can throw, you got to get it up quick, then it's better than nothing, I guess. So for this one, easiest way to recognize this is you're going to be standing directly in front of this really big carpet. There is another spawn right here, but you know, easiest way to recognize this one is you're going to be standing on this tile right here on on this line. So for this smoke, you're going to be aiming at these stairs right here. You want to put the bottom of your crosshair on top of the second stair. So I have it like that. That's how I aim at it. Obviously, your crosshair is going to be a little different. Just try to aim just in this general area. It'll land no matter what. Just like in this area. Try to like fit it like right here if you can. But I aim right here. I W jump throw. And you'll see what I mean in a second. It gives a gap for like a second, and then some smoke blows away. Like right there. It's not the best. It's not the worst, but I mean, if you're playing with a duo, you know, make them learn these smokes as well, so that you know you don't have to throw the smoke from right there. I'm gonna show it to you again real quick. So you're just aiming right at the top of this, and then W jump throw. It does land too far left, too far right, but I mean, it'll work. It'll get the job done. Now for the very last smoke, it's going to be this spawn right here. This is pretty close to the very first spawn that I showed you. That one was back here. Now the best way to remember this one is you're going to be standing on this line, and instead of being directly in front of these wires, you're going to be directly in front of this pole right here. And the spot where you want to be aiming at for this spawn is back up to the like the teardrop vase designs that are on this railing. You want to be aiming at the second one at the very bottom right. This little gap that's right here. That's what you want to be aiming at. And for this one, it's a W jump throw as well. This one isn't the best, but it is much better than the previous one because it fills in a lot faster and it doesn't give a gap really at all. Obviously, there's more visibility right here than the first like 2 or 3 smokes that I showed you, but it's going to block their vision 100% of the time. It's just, I don't like this middle one. It just doesn't work. I'm going to show you that again. So this spawn right here, you're going to be directly in front of this pole. You might have a teammate right here behind you, and you're going to have teammates right here beside you. For the smoke, you're just aiming right at the bottom right of this little vase looking thingy, and it's a W jump throw. And that's going to land in window perfectly. It's going to fill in. There's not going to be any gaps. And yeah, pretty easy. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Those are all 5 smokes that you can throw from T-spawn that will instant smoke window on Mirage. I'm going to put the workshop map that I learned all these from down in the description below. Please go subscribe to that. That workshop map is absolutely amazing. I mean, I was able to learn all of these smokes and all the spawns that I should be looking out for in less than 20 minutes. They have a really good practicing feature there where it'll give you a random spawn and you'll have to try to throw it off of memory. It's really cool. You should go check it out. And thanks for watching, and I will catch you in my next tutorial.